See the court. They're honoring their seniors here at the regular season finale in a 5A East showdown as the Valley View Blazers will host the Nettleton Raiders, a little crosstown rivalry to end the 5A East and regular season. Brad Davis joining you now with Steve Clayton. And Steve, a little honoring the seniors. You said you've seen a few of these this year, but we got a little rivalry to close out the regular season.
Oh, this is a great environment. It'll be a full house here at Valley View. Playoff implications for both games, both the boys and the girls. Not so much for the girls, but still the winner of this could be the number 3 seed. The loser will definitely be the number 4 seed in conference, but a lot on the line here for these young people playing basketball because, like you said, Brad, it's a big-time cross-town rivalry.
Yeah, we've got both of these schools, both teams, boys and girls, are all clinched to go to the state tournament, which will be held next week at Greene County Tech High School. But like you said, some seeding and positioning are on the line. And we can talk about this girls' games first, as the ladies will tip off here after this at 6 o'clock, and then we'll have your boys' game to follow. But, Greene County Tech sold up the 5A East last week, and they're going to be the 1 seed and the host of the 5A state tournament. Even in tiebreaker situations, Marion's going to have the 2 seed. So these two teams, like you said, kind of battling for that 3-4 spot.
Well, if Valley View wins, it's the easiest case scenario. If Valley View wins, then the number 2 seed. If Nettleton wins, it doesn't matter. Valley View still has a tiebreaker. They'll be tied for second, which would be big for Nettleton to finish in a tie for second just on paper. But Nettleton would still be the 3 seed. Because of all the tiebreakers and all that I researched earlier today. But the bottom line is both these squads want to win both boys and girls games, no doubt.
Yeah, crosstown rivalry, you want to win. You want to finish your season strong. And for these girls on the floor right now, they want to win on their senior night. So we're going to step away, let them finish their senior night festivities, and when we come back, we'll discuss both teams, starting with these Nettleton Lady Raiders. We'll be right back here on your high school basketball game of the week on Suncom Media.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
At Roof Raiders, we never start with pushing a contract in your face, because our first job isn't selling anything, it's protecting you in a time of need. Like supplying tarps or stopping leaks, our first duty at Roof Raiders is to help. Every mission for us starts with response and ends with unconditional satisfaction. Count on it and count on us. Roof Raiders, always on top.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day, because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air Today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air Today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
We are back here live courtside at Valley View High School, where the Valley View Blazers are hosting the Nettleton Raiders in a 5A East clash season finale, little crosstown showdown, and it is senior night also here at Blazer Arena, as you see them honoring. I think they're down to the band right now, so a lot of seniors being honored on their senior night here at Valley View. We will have the Valley View Lady Blazers and the Nettleton Lady Raiders to tip off first after these festivities around 6 o'clock. And Brad Davis here with you with Steve Clayton as we continue our senior night festivities. Let's get into the games here, Steve. We got a hot team in the Nettleton Lady Raiders coming in. Clinched a spot I think Tuesday night they clinched their spot in the state tournament. But as we spoke before the break, a lot of seeding implications left to go here.
Sure are, and Nettleton started out 0-3 in the 5A East, as you know, Brad, but they've won 8 of the last 10. They put themselves in a situation to make a run in the state playoffs, and they're very capable of doing that. A very good athletic ball club, very, very balanced, as you told me, talked about earlier. But I look for them. They'll give Valley View all they want tonight. And I think they're in a position to make a pretty good run in the playoffs.
Absolutely. You look at their starters, and you said balance. Kinsley Patterson's leading them with 12.8 points a game, followed by Caden Hardaway with 10 points a game, and then Jessica Collins at 9, Tori Cunningham at 8, and Kayla Franklin at 7.9, basically 8. So they got 5 girls on the floor that can put the ball in the hole.
Anytime you have 5 that score between 8 and 10 points, that's about as balanced as you can get, and it's a good scenario for a coach. Because they are not from somebody that's not going to be shooting the ball well, but he can rely on those other 4 very easily.
Absolutely, and you know they're going to get after you defensively and put pressure on you, and even in the full court try to create some turnovers and easy buckets in transition.
Well, like I said, they're very athletic. They're going to extend the court. They'll play a full court game both offensively and defensively and try to show off some of that athleticism.
These two last met at Nettleton on January 31st. It was Valley View victorious in that one, 60-46. They got off to a big start in that one and kind of just held suit. But like you said, this Nettleton team's coming in very hot, winning 8 out of their last 10 games.
Oh, no doubt. They put things together. Coach Frisbee has done a great job to rally the troops here in the second half of the season. They're playing their best basketball right now, and that's what it's all about, Brad.
Absolutely. You want to go into that state tournament on a roll, playing your best ball. You want to win a little rivalry game here, probably girls that know each other and play maybe even younger ages together.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
When you want to win that one, you want to maybe even position yourself for the better seed in the state tournament, and that's a lot of stuff on the line for tonight in this 5A East finale.
As you mentioned, Brad, the state tournament's in Paragould, too. So both these teams not having to travel far, which is big. They'll sleep in their own beds during the state tournament.
Sleep in their own beds and should be able to bring in good crowds for their home games, and that place should be packed because I know fans in Northeast Arkansas just love to watch basketball, and we'll go. There's a couple sites that are near here, but, yeah, Greene County Tech getting to host a 5A state tournament next week as these two teams, Valley View and Nettleton, are gearing up to finish up. So we're going to step away one more time, and when we come back, we'll talk about the Valley View Lady Blazers and kind of the same thing, trying to gear up for this state tournament. We'll be right back here on the high school basketball game of the week on Suncom Media.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for taking us with you for those long days and late nights that often go unnoticed. Thank you for helping make kids' dreams become realities while guiding them to become future leaders. Thank you for going the extra mile, caring for the kids, and treating them like your very own. Thank you to our educators for choosing Glensane for 70 years.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare, solutions for your home healthcare needs.
We are back live here at Blazer Arena on the campus of Valley View High School as they finish up their senior night at Valley View. These seniors' last time to be on this floor and in this 5A East finale. 5A East clash, crosstown rivalry. Nettleton Raiders visit Valley View Blazers. We talked about the Nettleton Lady Raiders in the last segment. We're going to talk about the Valley View Lady Blazers now. Coached by Angie Ellis, are 22-6 and 9-4 in the conference. And Steve, a victory for them will kind of lock up that 3 seed going into next week's state tournament.
Well, they got a chance to be number 2 seed, but it's pretty far-fetched. Marion would have to lose to Green County Tech by 10 points. That's not going to happen. Green County Tech is a good ball club. There's a reason they're undefeated in the conference. But for Valley View, it all starts with Alana Orsby. She's a transfer from Jonesboro. She'll be the tallest player on the floor, and she'll probably be the most skilled player as well. Alana's pretty good. She's signed with Brown University, which proves she's pretty smart as well. She's good with the ball in her hands. She can shoot the jumper. She's good defensively. I'm a big fan of Alana Orsby.
Alana Orsby averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals, so a little bit of everything for her. And then you got the inside presence with Annika Wilbanks averaging 12 and 7.
I love Annika Wilbanks. Me and her dad used to coach together. Gunner is a strongman. He competes in strongman competition. Annika gets that on the basketball court. Annika is the nicest, sweetest girl off the court, but she is a scrapper on the court.
Absolutely.
I love the way she plays with intensity, and she brings a lot to the inside game of the Lady Blazers.
A lot of presence inside. That strength helps. She's good around the basket, can finish, get to the free throw line, and knock those down.
Averaging 12 points and 7 rebounds.
Absolutely.
So those stats right there will tell you she's pretty good.
So a little inside-out combination. It's by committee a little bit after those two. Kind of an unsung hero to me on this team is Bonnie Fagan. She's kind of taken over some ball handling roles in some situations. She's averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds. She's long and athletic as well. So that gives them some size at the outside perimeter positions.
Well, the Fagan family is tremendous athletes as well. Her brother plays baseball for ASU. Bonnie is good. She's kind of a sporadic scorer. There has been games where she's led the Blazers in scoring.
Absolutely.
Scoring over 20 points. So she has the ability to put the ball in the hole as well.
A couple guards. Also, we'll talk about Bella Seaman, quick, athletic guard, can knock down the outside shot. Ruby Reynolds, she's had a big game against Batesville last week, hitting, I think, for 17, knocking down the outside shot. So, and some outside threats. Racy Talley's a girl that has been coming off the bench, but being her senior night, may be in that starting lineup tonight.
I bet she starts tonight. I bet Coach Angie Ellis starts her on senior night. But like Nettleton, Valley View, while they're led by Orsby, they have the potential to be a very balanced ball club as well.
Absolutely, very balanced. But like you said, it kind of goes through Orsby. It's going to start in her hands. And they want it to finish in her hands if they don't get it inside the Wilbanks there.
Well, she's the best ball handler. Plays point guard or point forward, if you will,
right,
because she's listed as a forward. She's 6'2", 6'3", very athletic, like I said. A very good move in for Coach Angie Ellis.
Has been a big pickup. 9-4, like we said, in the league. A game behind Marion. Marion would have to lose, and and for them to have a chance at the 2, but a win for them will definitely lock up the 3 seed as they head and clinch their spot to the 5A state tournament next week in Greene County Tech. So as we finish up senior night festivities and get ready for warm-ups, we're going to step away one more time here on the high school basketball game of the week on Suncom Media.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people in all our locations, this is home. Apply online today. It's easy. From our family to yours. Welcome home. First National Bank.
Attention Jonesboro and surrounding areas. Struggling with sciatica, neck pain, back pain, or headaches? TLC Chiropractic is here to help. Now through February 28th, take advantage of our grand opening new patient special. For just $50, you will receive a consultation, exam, diagnostic x-ray, specific adjustment, plus an optional traction table session and custom orthotic scan. Don't wait. Take the first step toward a healthier, pain-free life. Call or visit us today.
Sounds like your garden's calling. And we have just what it needs this season. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want a new look, Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care has a stocked nursery full of trees, shrubs, and a wide variety of plants. Need fresh mulch, flagstone? We have plenty to pick from. Home garden, commercial, no matter the project, we have something for every green thumb. Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care, 1409 East Parker Road.
With May and Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May and Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May and Jernigan Security.
We're back live at Valley View High School as senior night festivities have ended, and they are getting ready to take the floor for warm-ups in our first contest of the evening. The Nettleton Lady Raiders will travel across Jonesboro to battle the Valley View Lady Blazers in this 5A East finale, the last regular season game, as both of these teams have clinched their way to the 5A state tournament next week in Paragould at Greene County Tech High School. So a short trip for both teams. Like we said, get to sleep in your own bed and hopefully have a big crowd for your games as you play teams from across the state. And both these teams are kind of built and ready for maybe a deep run in that state tournament.
No doubt, both these teams have the talent to make that run. And like we talked about, Nettleton may be the hottest team in the 5A East right now. Marion's pretty good. Valley View's pretty good, and obviously Greene County Tech is the number one team in the state at the 5A level. So 4 teams with a legitimate shot out of this conference can make the semifinals of the state tournament.
And Greene County Tech has wrapped up the 5A East conference last week. They are currently undefeated at 13-0. Marion got a big win over Valley View girls Tuesday night in Marion to put them in second at 10-3. Valley View currently sits at 9-4 in the conference, and Nettleton, who clinched their spot Tuesday night with the win at 8-5, have all clinched spots in the 5A state tournament. But this game here tonight, we've talked about it, has a little bit on the line as far as seeding goes. If Valley View wins, they'll definitely be the 3, and Nettleton will be the 4 seed going into next week, while a Nettleton win, and they'll have to win by more than 10, because like we said last time they met on January 31st, Valley View got a 60-46 victory, which 10 points is the max you can get as far as tiebreakers go. But so the Lady Raiders will have to win this one by 10 to have a shot at stepping up to a 3 seed. But from what I can see, as hot as the Lady Raiders are and as well as the Lady Blazers have played this year, we should have a great contest to start this senior night.
You know, Brad, all those stats and all those standings and rankings sound great. This is a crosstown rivalry. These girls want to beat these girls. Like you mentioned, they played together. They played against each other basically since elementary school. They know each other well, and they both want to win this game. The conference standings mean nothing to these girls once the ball is tipped off.
Absolutely. When you get a crosstown rivalry, and this has been a great one, once that ball goes in the air, you throw all those numbers out the window, and it's the last thing you're playing for is for pride, and there's a lot of that on the line for this game.
Especially for Nettleton, because Valley View took it to Nettleton pretty good in game one on Nettleton's home court. So they're not only do they want to win the rivalry, they're out for a little bit of revenge as well.
Absolutely. These teams are going to warm up. We're about 9 minutes away from tip, so we're going to step away again. And when we come back, we'll talk starting lineups for both teams and have you the tip-off of this 5A East rivalry between the Nettleton Lady Raiders and the Valley View Lady Blazers here on Suncom Media.
Attention Jonesboro and surrounding areas. Struggling with sciatica, neck pain, back pain, or headaches? TLC Chiropractic is here to help. Now through February 28th, take advantage of our grand opening new patient special. For just $50, you will receive a consultation, exam, diagnostic x-ray, specific adjustment, plus an optional traction table session and custom orthotic scan. Don't wait. Take the first step toward a healthier, pain-free life. Call or visit us today.
Sounds like your garden's calling. And we have just what it needs this season. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want a new look, Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care has a stocked nursery full of trees, shrubs, and a wide variety of plants. Need fresh mulch, flagstone? We have plenty to pick from. Home garden, commercial, no matter the project, we have something for every green thumb. Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care, 1409 East Parker Road.
With May and Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May and Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May and Jernigan Security.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air Today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air Today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome to Huffman Family Farms, where our passion is providing the finest grain-finished beef in Northeast Arkansas. From succulent steaks to hearty roasts and premium ground beef, our selection brings the farm's bounty straight to your table. Experience the difference. Visit HuffmanFamilyFarmsLLC.com to place your order. Huffman Family Farms.
We are Straisner Brothers Construction in Blytheville, and we build industry. We're one of Middle America's top providers of construction, engineering, and design services since 1980. We are a debt-free company, own our own equipment, and complete projects on time and on budget. So from conception to completion, Straisner Brothers offers all the services needed for your next industrial build. Straisner Brothers Construction, we build industry. For more info, visit StraisnerBrothers.com.
We are back here at Valley View High School at Blazer Arena for tonight's crosstown matchup with the Nettleton Raiders. The Lady Blazers and the Lady Raiders getting set for their contest here. We're about 5 minutes away from tip as teams are warming up, getting ready for this one. Senior night here at Valley View. The Lady Blazers honored 3 seniors on their squad this evening. We saw Alana Orsby get honored along with Annika Wilbanks and then Racy Talley, the 3 seniors that they honored tonight for their senior night. A large group of seniors were honored. We will talk about 6 boys in our second contest. Nettleton Raiders and Valley View Blazer boys will follow this one. And then a numerous amount of cheer, dance. I think they honored bowling and swim. Yeah, so a big senior night here before we tipped off. I was running a little bit behind schedule on the tip-off.
But everybody well-deserving. You know, you play your whole career. This is home to a lot of folks tonight. Both these kids that are playing and are honored at senior night, but their parents, their siblings, all those who have sacrificed so much for them to enjoy high school athletics. And Brad, you know I'm a huge advocate of high school athletics. And a lot of these folks tonight, we mentioned Orsby going to Brown University, but a lot of these folks tonight, they'll have no more athletics in their life. This is big for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, Orsby signing with Brown will play at the next level. Will Banks is going to play volleyball at the next level. So, Talley, I believe, will move on to softball after this for the Lady Blazers. And, their last time on this home floor, Nettleton had their senior night, I believe, Tuesday night with a victory over Paragould and clinched their spot in the state tournament. So a big night for them. So a lot of things going on tonight. We had senior night. The band's up here playing. They're going to do a Hall of Honor induction in between games for the Valley View Hall of Honor. And then to start this game, Steve, I don't know if you know this, there's a teddy bear toss.
The Bears.
Yeah, so students and fans were encouraged to bring teddy bears, and after the first Valley View bucket, they're going to throw those things on the floor and donate all these teddy bears to St. Jude to a great cause.
A great cause, and I've never been part of that, but I'm looking forward to it, and it sounds great. I see a lot of young people in the stands right now ready to throw those bears, so it's all good stuff. Big night tonight here at Blazer Arena.
Well, we got about 2:40 to tip off. We'll come back and bring you the starting lineups before we can tip this thing off between the Nettleton Lady Raiders and the Valley View Lady Blazers here on Suncom Media.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
High school hoops in Arkansas has a long list of legends that everyone knows. Names like Sidney Moncrief, Corliss Williamson, and Joe Johnson. What if I told you there were high school legends that have been forgotten? Legacies erased from history when their schools were lost to consolidation. Names like Ricky Norton, Scotty Pierce, the Morrow Brothers, and countless others. For years, I've tried to figure out a way to keep these legends in their schools from fading away and becoming nothing more than just a name in a historical book. I wanted the younger generations to hear about the untold stories and forgotten accomplishments from these legends of the small schools around the state of Arkansas. Schools that barely got their scores in the newspaper and only got mentioned on local sportscasts if they happened to win a state championship. Schools like Biggers Reno, Oil Trough, and Parkdale. Cam Productions presents the Final Jump Shot podcast, coming soon to your favorite podcast provider.
At Roof Raiders, we never start with pushing a contract in your face, Because our first job isn't selling anything. It's protecting you in a time of need. Like supplying tarps or stopping leaks. Our first duty at Roof Raiders is to help. Every mission for us starts with response and ends with unconditional satisfaction. Count on it and count on us. Roof Raiders, always on top.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day, because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air Today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air Today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
Thank you to our Glen Sane family. Thank you for taking us on the job, no matter rain or shine. Thank you for putting us to work from sunup to sundown. Thank you for helping put food on the table and for meeting our community's needs. Thank you to our farmers for choosing Glen Sane for 70 years.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are on your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare, solutions for your home healthcare needs.
We are back here at Valley View High School as they just finished the national anthem. That's Elon Knight, student from Valley View, with the
finished it in style, bro.
Yeah, the Jimi Hendrix version with the little Van Halen riff at the end of it.
Big time. I like it. I like it.
Great way to start the evening of great basketball. Brad Davis with Steve Clayton here as the Nettleton Raiders will travel across Jonesboro to battle the Valley View Lady Blazers in this 5A East clash, and regular season finale for both teams have clinched a spot in the 5A state tournament next week at Greene County Tech High School in Paragould. And there's some seeding implications, but mostly pride on the line for here. We're going to start with the Lady Raiders and the Nettleton starting lineup. Kevin Frisbee, head coach. They're 18-11, 8-5. In the conference, but like we said, Steve, they won 8 out of their last 10, so red hot coming into this one.
Probably the hottest team in the conference right now outside of Greene County Tech. Greene County Tech undefeated in conference. Obviously, they're pretty good, but the Raiders are playing good basketball at the right time of the year.
Absolutely. Number one, Caden Hardaway, 10 points a game, 2.5 assists, getting the start. Number two, Jessica Cullens, a senior. She's averaging 9.1 a game with 3.5 rebounds, 3 assists. Freshman, 15, Tori Cunningham, 8.4 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for her. I'm sorry, that's 3 double-doubles. She's had 3 double-doubles. As a freshman, she had 3 double-doubles this year.
She's big time. Will be a very big-time player.
Number 22, Kinsley Patterson, the team leader in points per game, 12.8, 6.5 rebounds. She's had a double-double and a couple steals a game. And then number 33, Kaylee Franklin, 7.9 points a game, 8.2 rebounds, and she's had 4 double-doubles this season.
And the big thing on that starting lineup is balance. They're all within 8 to 12 points. Any of the 5 can score very easily at any time.
Absolutely makes it hard defensive. You can't key on somebody. You don't want to do anything special because anybody can put the ball in the hole for the Lady Raiders. Now the home team, the Valley View Lady Blazers. Senior night for them, coached by Angie Ellis, who got to be a mom earlier. Gavin Ellis, her son, the starter on the boys team, so she got to be a mom and honor her son for senior night, as well as these 3 young ladies starting the lineup for them.
Well, I'm a big fan of Gavin Ellis. We'll talk about that in the next game, but Angie Ellis does a great job here at Valley View, and she's got some pretty good players.
Absolutely. 22-6 on the season, 9-4 in the conference. Your starting lineup, that is number 3, Alana Orsby. She's averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals a game. Number 4, Bonnie Fagan. 8 points and 6 rebounds a game for Bonnie. Does a lot of ball handling. Unsung hero. Number 5 inside, Annika Wilbanks, 12 points a game, 7 rebounds.
The way she plays, she's my favorite on the court. I love Alana Orsby, but Wilbanks is a big-time player in the middle.
Number 13, junior Bella Seaman, 6 points a game. She's a good free throw shooter at 82%. And then the number 41, Racy Talley, the other senior. Talley, Wilbanks, Orsby all getting a start on their senior night here at Blazer Arena.
All 3 seniors start, but there's no layoff there. They're all 3 seniors that are starting are pretty good.
Absolutely. They all contributed all year long, so do not lose anything here.
We're going to get a big dose of Keith Campbell, the PA guy, Lane Campbell's dad, the head coach of the Boy Blazers, does the PA, and he does it very loudly. Very well, but very loud.
David Ray, A.O. Biles, and Matt Fisher, your officials for this one. As Matt Fisher blows the whistle, and he'll put the ball in the air to start this 5A showdown as the Nettleton Lady Raiders control the opening tip. That is Jessica Collins controlling the ball for the Lady Raiders.
Valley View starts out in a man look defensively. They'll switch that on and off.
Yeah, kind of a matchup look at it. 3 in the corner is off, no good, and rebounded by Bonnie Fagan. That was Patterson in the corner, no good for 3 for Nettleton, and Orsby crosses the timeline for the Lady Blazers.
That's so important for both these teams to get off to a good start.
Absolutely. A set looking for a high ball screen for Orsby. She'll get it to Wilbanks up top. They'll hit Fagan flashing, backdoor cut. She'll work from the high point. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock as they're harassing Fagan, and there'll be a foul on the Lady Raiders.
Kinsley Patterson with the foul. It was just an effort foul. There was nothing malicious. She just got after it a little bit too hard.
Patterson's first, team's first, side inbounds for the Lady Blazers into Fagan.
Good new shot clock for the Lady Blazers.
And they'll center it to Orsby to set the offense. Over to Talley. She'll drive middle.
Talley looks for a cutting Orsby, but good job defensively by the Raiders.
Screen and roll by Wilbanks and Seaman. Wilbanks' shot rolls out, but his rebound's chased down by Seaman. She'll drive middle, kick it over to Fagan, out to Orsby, who's open for 3, and knocks it down. Alana Orsby knocks down the 3 to start the scoring for the Lady Blazers as the Teddy Bears fly out from the stands on the Teddy Bear toss.
Good stuff right here.
And the first bucket of the game. Teddy Bear toss. These Bears will be donated to St. Jude's. I think
that's the best part.
I think they said they'll put like a toy port in them to kind of match the patients there at St. Jude's. So a great cause and kind of a fun thing there to start this game here as the Lady Blazers open up 3-0 lead with 6:41 to go.
And it's a great idea throwing teddy bears. I didn't see anybody get hit, but a teddy bear punch would not be a very drastic one.
Coach Frisbee and Griffin Hogue and some of the ladies.
Director Brian Jenkins over there. Excuse me, Brian. He was a little nervous during the teddy bear talk.
The Lady Raiders and the Lady Blazers all together helped pick up the Teddy
Oh,
Bears, smiles on their face, and it's good to see during competition. And now we're going to get back to the floor as the cheer and dance helped as well as they're going to get back to their positions, and we're going to crank this thing back up.
Great calls. Once again, they work together, but now it's dog against dog right now. They both want this game badly.
Alana Orsby opens up scoring. It's 3-0 Valley View. 6:40 to go now in this first quarter as the Lady Raiders bring it across the timeline. Cunningham will drive. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. That one won't go, but good hustle played there by Kaylee Franklin to tip the offensive rebound out, and Lady Raiders will have a three from the top of the key, and it's short, no good. Battle for the loose ball, and it's rebounded by Franklin again. So good hustle plays twice now by Franklin on the offensive end.
Another three.
Here's Patterson for three. It's off. Franklin tips that one as well, and that one shots off. Out of bounds and to the Lady Blazers. So great job on the offensive glass by the Lady Raiders. They just got to get one of those to fall.
And they're close. All of them could have gone in, but at least 5 offensive rebounds so far for the Lady Raiders.
And I think Kaylee Franklin had 3 of them, so she's off to a great start on the boards. Valley View basketball. They're working against a man. Little flex cut action. The back door by Orsby. Tally's going to work to the rim and draw the foul.
Kind of an ill-advised shot, but she got bailed out as she was fouled. She'll shoot 2 free throws, Brad.
Caden Hardaway with the foul. That's her first, team second of the quarter. And senior Racy Talley will go to the free throw line. First shot is up and off the back iron, no good.
Talley a little strong on that free throw. Probably got a little adrenaline going.
Second opportunity is up, and it's good. So 4-0 is the early lead for Valley View in this first quarter, 5:45 to go. As Nettleton works against a little 2-3 matchup now by Valley View. Wing three on the way. It rattles in and out.
They're so close, Brad.
Bellacino with the rebound, but yeah, that did everything but go in, did it, Steve? Orsby back the other way. Both players fall.
That's going to be Nettleton.
Yeah, that's just going to be out of bounds.
Thought we could have had a foul there, but
to the Lady Raiders.
My opinion does not matter.
Jessica Collins will cross the timeline for the Lady Raiders and enter it and get it back into the corner.
Valley View lays back in his own defense.
Ball over back to Patterson. She drives against Wilbanks. Does a good job staying vertical. Talley brings down the rebound, but as she's going to make the pass, ball slips and double dribble. It'll be Lady Raiders basketball.
Matt Ellis on the call, officiating with a good call. It was obvious. Double dribble. First turnover for Valley View.
5:01 to go in this opening quarter. 4-0 Valley View lead. As Collins is entering the offense for Lady Raiders. Over to Cunningham, the freshman. Back up top as Patterson drives. She's off. Orsby with the rebound, and she's going to bring it in transition for the Lady Blazers. She gives it to Talley. Inside to Fagan, off her fingertips, and out of bounds back to the Lady Raiders. So 3 straight possessions with turnovers.
Well, Franklin had a little bit of push defensively there. Probably not enough to warrant the foul, but did force a turnover by the Blazers, their second turnover.
Ruby Reynolds enters the game for Valley View, replacing Talley, as they'll stay in that 2-3 zone. And Caden Hardaway finally gets the Nettleton Lady Raiders on the board. They've had good looks all night, and they finally get one to go as she hits nothing but net. 4-3, Valley View with the lead. Ball entered to Fagan, up to Seaman, over to Reynolds. Here comes a little shuffle screen for Fagan up top. And they'll reverse it back to Seaman. Working a little circle motion. Fagan gets it off that up top. Her three is off the front, no good. As Wilbanks and Collins battle for the ball, and it's a jump ball. And possession arrow points at Nettleton, but They controlled the tip.
Yeah.
And so the arrow was wrong, and they're correcting it right now. So it will be Valley View's basketball underneath.
Well, the problem there is the shot clock's not supposed to reset after the offense, if the offense keeps possession, but it is reset to 35. So a break for Valley View.
Backside screen on the inbounds. Pass gets away, but Wilbanks chases it down, and she'll get it to the high post to Seaman, who hits Fagan in the corner for three, and it rolls out. And Franklin corrals a defensive rebound now as Patterson brings it across over to Hardaway. She's going to drive, loses the handle, and the steal for Wilbanks to Orsby, and she's going to bring it in transition for the Lady Blazers. Good defense by number 15, Tori Cunningham. Ball screen up top, frees up Orsby, and she knocks down her second three of the game. She's got 6. The Blazers have 7 and a 7-3 lead. Quickly back the other way is Kinsley Patterson, and she knocks down a 3 to cut the lead to 7-6 Valley View.
Good answer by the Raiders. And we got a ball game just as we thought we would, Brad.
And fast-paced action. Both teams kind of pushing the tempo a little bit, not scared to play fast.
You can tell both of these teams a little bit anxious. Orsby with a great drive.
Little shuffle cut there for Orsby. She goes up and under on the reverse layup and gives Valley View a 9-6 lead over Nettleton. Franklin drives rim, hits the bottom, no good. Wilbanks with the rebound, and here come the Lady Blazers back the other way. Orsby's going to drive, kind of falls out of control. Shot goes up, no good. Patterson with the board, and they're going to push in transition as Orsby's still on the ground, but Ruby Reynolds gathers the steal, and she's off the other way. She's going to throw it ahead to a wide open Bonnie Fagan, who fakes left, goes back right. Good vision there by Ruby Reynolds, a good finish by Bonnie Fagan. That's 11-6 Valley View now with 2:10 to go in the opening quarter. Little back and forth action there.
Good ball movement. Like I said, both these teams a little bit anxious right now, trying to settle into their games. Long 3-air ball.
Patterson at the air ball. There's Franklin again with the rebound.
Franklin's got to make those shots, Brad. Excuse me.
Yeah, she got another offensive rebound but wasn't able to finish.
Had a great look at it.
Valley View. Seaman. The pass tipped out of bounds. Steve Clayton gets in the game with the catch over here on the side at our broadcast position. In for the Lady Raiders, number 10, Taylor Thomas. And number 14, Kayana Gleason enter the game. Inbounds pass to Reynolds, who finds Fagan at the top. She's going to lob inside.
Pass.
Good position by Wilbanks, but she's too strong. And Taylor Thomas gets the rebound and brings it across for the Lady Raiders. 1:20 to go in this opening quarter. 11-6, Valley View with the lead as they kind of extend into like a 1-3-1 look with Orsby up top, and that's kind of a daunting presence at the top of that zone.
No doubt. Orsby, longest arms and legs on the court, no doubt.
Raiders work it down to 5 on the shot clock. As they get it in, miss the shot, but get the offensive rebound. That's Jessica Collins on the rebound and stick back of her own shot, and that cuts the Valley View lead to 11-8 as we're under a minute now in this opening quarter.
Collins with her first basket of the game. Good putback, and Nettleton is getting some good looks.
High-low effort there to Annika Wilbanks. Fagan to Wilbanks. She turns around and scores her first bucket of the game, and it's 13-8 Valley View. 30 seconds to go. Shot clock is off as Nettleton brings it across half court.
Wilbanks so lethal posting up offensively.
And that was the thing about that. She had great position to start when she caught it.
Before she even got the ball, you're right. She worked hard.
Thomas has the ball stolen from Orsby. She's going to attack the rim and going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. So that'll be on Taylor Thomas, her first, team's third. And Orsby will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She has 8 already.
Only the third and fourth free throws of the game. Nettleton yet to shoot a free throw.
First one's up and good. Makes it 14-8. And Only 3 fouls this quarter. Pretty clean quarter played so far by both teams.
Refs would let them play.
A little bit, a little contact. 5A East is a physical league. Late in the season, you expect that. 8.4 seconds remain in this one as she knocks down both. She's got 10. Valley View leads 15-8, and we got 5 seconds left in this opening quarter to Franklin. She's going to have to heave one up. It's off the glass, no good. And as the horn sounds at the end of the first quarter, it's Valley View 15, Nettleton 8. We'll be right back here on Suncom Media.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people in all our locations, this is home. Apply online today. It's easy. From our family to yours. Welcome home. First National Bank.
We are back here at Valley View High School as the band plays. It's 15-8. Valley View Lady Blazers with the lead over the Nettleton Lady Raiders after the first quarter. Brad Davis with Steve Clayton bringing you this 5A East finale as the last regular season game of the year as this crosstown clash. And we had a pretty clean start to that one.
Well, Valley View came out and did exactly what they wanted to do. Alana Ordry with 10 first quarter points, and they take a 7-point lead here to the second quarter.
Opening possession stolen by Ruby Reynolds. She picks it up in a trap but gets it to Orsby, and we're off the running the other way. Good find on Seaman on the wing. She lets the 3 go and knocks it down. Bella Seaman with her first bucket of the game for 3, and it's 18-8 Valley View now to open up the second quarter. Ball goes to high post, knock away, stolen by Seaman. She's going to find Orsby in transition. She'll go up, miss, but Fagan with the rebound. It's off her hands and out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Orsby just a little strong on the layup. I think she was looking for a foul, Brad, and didn't get it. And a little bit strong on her shot.
7:25 now to go in this first quarter. 18-8 Valley View lead as they stay in that 1-3-1 look, which has been pretty good for them, Steve, with the length around the outside of this thing.
Well, you said it with Orsby at the top of that zone. It's pretty intimidating.
She knocks it out of bounds.
Kicks it out of bounds.
Yeah, so 20 on the shot clock. It'll be Nettleton's basketball. As they'll lob it over to Cunningham and back to Hardaway, who gets it to the corner to Thomas, who is off, but there's Cunningham on the backside with a rebound and a bucket. Her first bucket of the game, and it cuts the lead to 18-10 Valley View.
Good backside rebound, no blocking out by Valley View. So
to Will Banks, the high post, tries to get a cutting Orsby. They screen her back out, and she'll shoot a step back 3 off the back rim, no good. Tori Cunningham gets the rebound, tries to get it to Franklin, who wasn't looking. And that could be she's a freshman. I think has played up all year. A little freshman mistake. Not Franklin's job to get the ball down the floor.
No, Franklin settled her down. Talked to her a little bit and get it to a guard.
Jessica Collins, Kinsley Patterson re-enter the game for Nettleton. Backdoor cut.
Good cut
by Orsby. Doesn't have a shot. Ripped away by Jessica Collins, and it'll stay with Valley View. Nice set there, a little handoff to a backdoor cut. Good find by Reynolds, but
better job by Collins.
Good,
knock it out of bounds.
Good job defensively there by Collins. Lob inbounds to Wilbanks. She'll hit Seaman to Fagan. She's going to drive left, spin to Seaman, who drives left. It has it ripped away. Steal there by Caden Hardaway, and she'll draw the foul on Seaman.
Seaman total frustration on that foul after having the ball stripped out of her possession.
Her first, team's first of the quarter.
First of the half, actually.
Yeah, Nettleton basketball. 6:09 to go in this one. as they are playing a little skip pass. Try to go diagonal to Franklin on the block, but good hands there by Wilbanks to steal that one. As Orsby's back the other way, she's going to attack the rim, go up in traffic and score. And Kevin Frisbee's going to want a timeout. We'll take it with him for a 30-second timeout here on Suncom Media.
Attention Jonesboro and surrounding areas. Struggling with sciatica, neck pain, back pain, or headaches? TLC Chiropractic is here to help. Now through February 28th, take advantage of our grand opening new patient special. For just $50, you will receive a consultation, exam, diagnostic x-ray, specific adjustment, plus an optional traction table session and custom orthotic scan. Don't wait. Take the first step toward a healthier, pain-free life. Call or visit us today.
Brad Davis, Steve Clayton back here courtside at Valley View High School, where the Lady Blazers have opened up a 20-10 lead in this one, as Nettleton wanted a quick timeout to settle the troops. And Steve, Alana Orsby with 12 early points. She's kind of been the catalyst of this Lady Blazer
Well, we
start.
knew she would be. She's a team leader, both on the court, really off the court as well. She's a great young lady, and she can put the ball in the hole.
A lot of success here.
Oh, good pass.
But a great find diagonally from Caden Hardaway to Kaylee Franklin, who finishes inside. And that's how you beat a 1-3-1. You try to look for that diagonal pass, and they got it there.
On the baseline.
To cut the lead, yeah, 20-12 now. Orsby gets a screen up top to Reynolds, who lets it fire and hits nothing but net. Great find there in the corner. Little hand in her face. She still knocked it down for her first bucket. 23-12, Valley View with the lead. Franklin back the other way quickly. She hits her second three of the game. She was unfazed as she cuts the lead to 8, 23-15. She's got 5 after back-to-back buckets.
I think both these teams have settled in a little bit, Brad. They're playing both their style of offense now.
Backdoor cut, good defense there by Nettleton as they're guarding the ball hard here. Reynolds will bring it on a dribble.
Nettleton's so
look inside for
in
Wilbanks, tries to get the lob. Franklin does a good job defensively and knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley View with 11 on the shot clock.
Franklin and Wilbanks are battling down low. I like it. I like it a lot.
Inbounds, Orsby will trigger it. Pass into Wilbanks. She'll work one-on-one, then kick it out to Orsby. Is up and long, no good. Rebound chased down by Patterson, and she's off the other way. Fagan was chasing. Orsby knocked it from her, and it went off her
own leg, yeah.
Orsby got a piece of it and hit it back off Patterson's foot out of bounds, and it'll be Valley View basketball with a 23-15 lead, 4:29 to go in this first half of action here from Blazer Arena.
Orsby walking the ball up court. Allows all 10 of these ladies to catch their breath a little bit.
Orsby working against Collins. Up top to Seaman. She gets a screen from Fagan. Over to Reynolds. She drives, gets it back out to Seaman. Pump fake. Kick to Reynolds, who just hit one on the other side. This one's long, and rebound to Jessica Collins.
Collins with a good block out and rebound.
And she brings it across the timeline for Nettleton.
It's actually Hardaway on the rebound.
Sorry, Hardaway. Collins has the ball now.
Hardaway did a great job blocking out. Came over the ball.
Collins controls it. Now gets it to Hardaway. I'll get them straight in a minute, Steve.
They're both pretty good.
Back to Collins in the corner. Three's off, no good, and they're going to have a foul underneath.
Looks like it'll be against Valley View. No.
They get Kinsley Patterson with the foul. That's her second, team's first of the quarter. And Cunningham will come back to get Patterson there. Tori
Referee
Cunningham.
pointed Valley View's way, or Nettleton's way. I was kind of surprised because it's a pretty good push underneath that time by Patterson.
Orsby brings it across the timeline. 3:30 to go in the first half with an 8-point lead as they look to get it into Wilbanks. Seaman now controlling it against Hardaway. Over to Fagan.
Tell you what, Wilbanks and Franklin are battling down low.
They are battling. Ruby Reynolds drives, lobs inside to Wilbanks, who goes up against Franklin, and she gets a piece of it, and it's no good there. As the Lady Blazers pressure the ball up, Lady Raiders handle it. Franklin's going to go with the runner.
Great drive.
and knock it down. Kaylee Franklin, that's her 7th point, all in this quarter, and she cuts the lead to 6, 23-17, Valley View lead. High post here to Wilkins, knocked away by Thomas, but picked up by Fagan, who's off on the 3. Hardaway with the rebound to Cullens in transition. She's going to drive against traffic. Up, no good, but Taylor Thomas with the rebound. Up to Franklin for 3. She's short, and Orsby collects the rebound and brings it across the timeline against the Lady Raider pressure. She's going to drive, and they're going to get a foul before the shot on number 2, Jessica Cullens.
Number 2, Jessica Cullens, her third team. No, Orsby's going to the free throw line, so. Father and I, no. You were correct, Brad. It's on the floor.
Well, Matt Fisher pointed the baseline. Maybe a little Orsby trying to talk them into it by going, but that is the second team foul on Nettleton. Inbound to Fagan. Out to Seaman. She's going to drive. Little left hand.
Lefty.
Yeah, off no good. Franklin clears the rebound and passes it up to Cullens, who brings it up. Kaylee Franklin's got to be approaching 10 rebounds already in this first half.
Double-double. Pretty close on both ends.
Hardaway to Cullens. Skip it back to Hardaway. As back to a 2-3 matchup look for Valley View. Here's Cullens with the drive. Off the glass, no good. Loose ball out of bounds, and it'll go to Valley View.
Off Cullens' leg. It was a good call. Brad, this crowd is filling in. It's going to be a big-time environment. Second half of the girls and the start of the boys' game.
Steadily filing in as number 2, Audrey Butler, checks in for the first time for Valley View, as does number 22, Brianna Huff.
Brianna Huff is one of my favorites. You know, Brian Huff, her big brother plays football in Missouri, and Brianna's very athletic down in the post, number 22 for the Blazers.
Very athletic, so now they'll look with kind of a 2-post person look with Huff and Wilbanks inside as they go to a little flex action off this. High flash by Butler. You see her with the big brace on the legs. Missed all of last year with a knee injury, and half of this year still battling it as Orsby hits a tough pull-up from the elbow. She's got 14, and it's 25-17 Valley View, but she's been back after the Christmas here to give a little spark off the bench for Valley View. They stay in the 2-3 matchup as Hardaway drives, passes to number 14. That is Kiana Gleason, and she draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. 51.2 seconds left. And that foul was on Huff, her first, team second.
Gleason with a very good cut, a very good injury pass. Puts her on the line for 2. The first one just off left a little bit.
Yeah, good look there by Hardaway on that cut. Like you said, great cut, great read. She misses the first free throw. Second attempt for Gleason is up, and that one rolls over the front rim in, and Nelton's going to get a little full court pressure action as they get it in to Fagan. Fagan's going to clear everybody out and bring it across the timeline against Cullens, who gets a piece of it. Butler picks it up, though, up to Orsby, and that's going to be a backcourt off her. And the turnover will give it back to Nettleton with 37.9 on the clock. So about a 2-3 second difference in shot game clock as they're waiting to get the shot clock reset, and it is at 35. So essentially could take the last shot of the quarter as Hardaway loses it but gets it to Cunningham. But she turns it over back to Orsby with 25 on the clock, no shot clock as Orsby attacks. Trying to get a ball screen up top, step through, and she's going to be called for the travel. So the turnover gives it back to Nettleton with 16.3 on the clock. 25-18, Valley View leads this one.
Shot clock obviously off right now, so Nettleton could take a last shot. hopefully go in with a 4 or 5 point deficit.
1-3-1 look here by Valley View. Gets it to Gleason at the high post, and she's going to be fouled. And that'll be a baseline entry. Was on the pass.
We're not in the bonus yet, so.
Yep.
They beat Nettleton ball with 5.1 seconds here in the first half.
Will Banks is first, team's third. She had 2 hands on her on the pass, and it'll be a box entry for Nettleton. Screen America's play here for Hardaway in the corner. High arcing 3 off, no good. And that's the horn in the end of the first half, where the Valley View Lady Blazers 25 and the Nettleton Lady Raiders 18. We'll be back with second half action here on Suncom Media.
Sounds like your garden's calling. And we have just what it needs this season. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want a new look, Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care has a stocked nursery full of trees, shrubs, and a wide variety of plants. Need fresh mulch, flagstone? We have plenty to pick from. Home garden, commercial, no matter the project, we have something for every green thumb. Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care, 1409 East Parker Road.
With May and Jernigan Home Security, you are never alone. May and Jernigan Security is a locally owned company serving Northeast Arkansas with nearly 40 years of experience. 24/7 monitoring, instant alerts, and a system that protects your family, your home or business, and your peace of mind. We have state-of-the-art cameras, smart sensors, access control, data, and the power to monitor your home anytime, anywhere. While you focus on what matters, let us focus on keeping you safe. Call today and make your home safer with May and Jernigan Security.
Russell's Landworks is an excavation and land management company that is ready to work for you. From land clearing to simple ditch digging, our goal is to provide quality and detailed-oriented services to ensure our customers are well satisfied. Need a footing dug? Or how about that French drain? Russell's Landworks is the right choice for you. Quality service you can depend on. Give Russell's a call today or contact us through Facebook.
High school hoops in Arkansas has a long list of legends that everyone knows. Names like Sidney Moncrief, Corliss Williamson, and Joe Johnson. What if I told you there were high school legends that have been forgotten? Legacies erased from history when their schools were lost to consolidation. Names like Ricky Norton, Scotty Pierce, the Morrow Brothers, and countless others. For years, I've tried to figure out a way to keep these legends in their schools from fading away and becoming nothing more than just a name in a historical book. I wanted the younger generations to hear about the untold stories and forgotten accomplishments from these legends of the small schools around the state of Arkansas. Schools that barely got their scores in the newspaper and only got mentioned on local sportscasts if they happened to win a state championship. Schools like Biggers Reno, Oil Trough, and Parkdale. Cam Productions presents the Final Jump Shot podcast, coming soon to your favorite podcast provider.
Welcome to Huffman Family Farms, where our passion is providing the finest grain-finished beef in Northeast Arkansas. From succulent steaks to hearty roasts and premium ground beef, our selection brings the farm's bounty straight to your table. Experience the difference. Visit HuffmanFamilyFarmsLLC.com to place your order. Huffman Family Farms.
We are Straisner Brothers Construction in Blytheville, and we build industry. We're one of Middle America's top providers of construction, engineering, and design services since 1980. We are a debt-free company, own our own equipment, and complete projects on time and on budget. So from conception to completion, Straisner Brothers offers all the services needed for your next industrial build. Straisner Brothers Construction, we build industry. For more info, visit StraisnerBrothers.com.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
High school hoops in Arkansas has a long list of legends that everyone knows. Names like Sidney Moncrief, Corliss Williamson, and Joe Johnson. What if I told you there were high school legends that have been forgotten? Legacies erased from history when their schools were lost to consolidation. Names like Ricky Norton, Scotty Pierce, the Morrow Brothers, and countless others. For years, I've tried to figure out a way to keep these legends in their schools from fading away and becoming nothing more than just a name in a historical book. I wanted the younger generations to hear about the untold stories and forgotten accomplishments from these legends of the small schools around the state of Arkansas. Schools that barely got their scores in the newspaper and only got mentioned on local sportscasts if they happened to win a state championship. Schools like Biggers Reno, Oil Trough, and Parkdale. Cam Productions presents the Final Jump Shot podcast, coming soon to your favorite podcast provider.
At Roof Raiders, we never start with pushing a contract in your face. Because our first job isn't selling anything, it's protecting you in a time of need. Like supplying tarps or stopping leaks, our first duty at Roof Raiders is to help. Every mission for us starts with response and ends with unconditional satisfaction. Count on it and count on us. Roof Raiders, always on top.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day, because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air Today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air Today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
Thank you to our Glen Sane family. Thank you for taking us on the job, no matter rain or shine. Thank you for putting us to work from sunup to sundown. Thank you for helping put food on the table and for meeting our community's needs. Thank you to our farmers for choosing Glen Sane for 70 years.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare, solutions for your home healthcare needs.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people in all our locations, this is home. Apply online today. It's easy. From our family to yours. Welcome home. First National Bank.
Attention Jonesboro and surrounding areas. Struggling with sciatica, neck pain, back pain, or headaches? TLC Chiropractic is here to help. Now through February 28th, take advantage of our grand opening new patient special. For just $50, you will receive a consultation, exam, diagnostic x-ray, specific adjustment, plus an optional traction table session and custom orthotic scan. Don't wait. Take the first step toward a healthier, pain-free life. Call or visit us today.
Sounds like your garden's calling. And we have just what it needs this season. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want a new look, Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care has a stocked nursery full of trees, shrubs, and a wide variety of plants. Need fresh mulch, flagstone? We have plenty to pick from. Home garden, commercial, no matter the project, we have something for every green thumb. Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care, 1409 East Parker Road.
Welcome back to Valley View High School Blazer Arena for this 5A East action as the girls' games at halftime. The Valley View Lady Blazers 25, the Nettleton Lady Raiders 18. And Steve, when you look at the first quarter, the difference in that game is the 14 points there by Lana Orsby kind of took over early for the Lady Blazers.
Very fast start by Lana. She scored 9 points pretty quickly there in the first quarter. Besides that, you would think this game would be a lot closer than what it is. But Valley View able to stretch out a 7-point lead at halftime.
Lana Orsby 14 to lead all scorers in that half. Annika Wilbanks 2, Bonnie Fagan 2, Ruby Reynolds hit a 3, Bella Seaman with 3, and Racy Talley with a free throw to give the total of 25 for Nettleton. Kaylee Franklin, 7 points there, hit a 3, had several rebounds, probably 7 or 8 rebounds there. And one area that I think the Lady Raiders had some success early, just couldn't find a bucket off of it, was offensive rebounds.
They looked a little bit anxious at the first of the game. They were getting good looks at the ball, at the hoop rather, and couldn't put the ball in the hoop. But they've settled down now, and they made it a pretty good ball game. It will be Valley View ball to start the second half. But I look for a very competitive second half of basketball.
We talked about the Lady Raiders' balance. Kaylee Franklin leads the scores with 7. Caden Hardaway with 3. Kinsley Patterson with 3. Tori Cunningham 2. Jessica Cullens 2. And I believe Gleason came in, hit a free throw. So another balanced scoring attack for Nettleton is what they've kind of had success with all year long.
One thing I've enjoyed watching, and that's Hanukkah Wilbanks and Franklin down low. They are battling for position both offensively and defensively, and they're putting out a lot of effort on both those young ladies' part.
I had a friend used to say you got to be a grown woman in this league, and those two are battling it out down there.
They're doing a great job and flexing their muscle on both ends of the court.
So the horn sounds as we get ready for second half action here. This is the season finale for both teams. It'll be Valley View basketball to start the second half as they roll out Orsby, Reynolds, Seaman, Fagan, and Wilbanks.
Starting 5 for Valley View.
I
believe it's the starting 5 for Nettleton as well.
Yeah, it is. Hardaway, Franklin, Cunningham, Cullens, and Patterson.
A little backcourt pressure by Nettleton trying to deny Orsby the ball. Great job by Valley View to find Wilbanks underneath.
They walked Wilbanks up towards the ball, and Franklin stayed face guarding her, and she was wide open on the lob. Back the other way, ball knocked away by Reynolds, and on the floor is Hardaway. She gets it to Patterson, who makes a spin move, shots off, and Franklin will be called for the foul on that rebound.
Once again, Franklin and Wilbanks battling for position. That time Franklin was a little bit too hard on the push.
Franklin's first, team's first. Full court press now by the Raiders. Seaman controls it, brings it across the timeline.
I like the full court press. Just try to get Valley View out of rhythm.
Seaman with the left hand misses the layup, rebounded by Franklin as she approaches double-digit rebounds and gets it.
I bet she's there.
She probably is. Cullens to Hardaway. She'll go pull up jumper from the elbow. Short. There's Orsby with the board, and she'll push the other way. 27-18. Valley View with the lead. Up ahead to Wilbanks, who gathers herself, and finishes. She's got 4 quick ones here to start the second half and pushes the lead to 11, 29-18.
Wilbanks showing you the strength just to retain possession of that basketball.
Patterson drives against her. Can't get the call. Wanted contact, no call, and she misses a shot. Orsby back the other way to Fagan in the soft spot. As she'll get it out to Seaman. Foot on the line. Shot will be way short as Patterson might have got a piece of it. Hustle play by Wilbanks to Orsby, and she knocks down the jumper. She's got 16, and it's 31-18 Valley View with a quick 6-0 start to start this half.
Started the second half just like they started the first half. This time Wilbanks a little bit more involved in the offense, but 6 unanswered points by the Blazers.
Hardaway rolls out the 3. There's Cullens with the rebound. She's off on the shot, and that's tipped out of bounds. Will go to Valley View. And Nettleton will set up that full court pressure again.
Franklin thought it went off of. Now we have an official timeout.
No, Coach Angie Ellis wants the 30 seconds to talk about this press. So we'll take a quick timeout right back here with Suncom Media.
Sounds like your garden's calling. And we have just what it needs this season. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want a new look, Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care has a stocked nursery full of trees, shrubs, and a wide variety of plants. Need fresh mulch, flagstone? We have plenty to pick from. Home garden, commercial, no matter the project, we have something for every green thumb. Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care, 1409 East Parker Road.
Back here at Blazer Arena on the campus of Valley View High School, where the Lady Blazers have come out with a 6-0 start to this half and lead 31-18 over the Nettleton Lady Raiders.
It's been a tale of 2 halves, but the tale is exactly the same. Quick starts by Valley View in both the first half and the second half, although that is a 5 count forced by the Nettleton press.
Good job there by the Nettleton Lady Raiders in that full court pressure. That Orsby double team, they weren't going to let her get it in, and nobody else could get open for the 5 count. So it'll be back to Nettleton as they'll trigger it out of bounds into Cullens. She has it blocked by Wilbanks, gathers the ball, gets it to Orsby. We'll go the other way.
Great job by Wilbanks not to swat it out of bounds, able to retain possession after the block.
Fagan off, no good. Rebound battled for, and Tori Cunningham will pull down the rebound as Hardaway will bring it across for Nettleton. Get it to Patterson. She'll drive with the left hand. She's too strong, and Seaman gets the rebound for Valley View. Pitch back to Seaman. She'll push in transition. Patterson catches up and gets it to Fagan at the top of key. Guarded by Cullens. And they're going to get Bonnie Fagan offensively.
That's a rough call. Probably could have gone either way, but offensive call, offensive foul called.
Bonnie Fagan, first foul, team's first of the half. So back to Nettleton, 5:27 to go in this third quarter. 1-3-1 look still by Valley View. Had a lot of success with that in the first half.
Both the boys and girls will see a lot of that 1-3-1 zone.
Franklin catches it mid-post, battles left hand, draws the foul on Wilbanks, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. That's Wilbanks' second and team second of the quarter.
You know, Wilbanks not in foul trouble, but if you're Valley View and Coach Ellis, you sure don't want her to pick up her third real quickly.
Franklin's first free throw is off. She's got 7 to lead Nettleton, looking for 8, and to score the first points of the half for the Lady Raiders. As the second one's up, and it rolls in.
There we go, Kaylee.
So 31-19 now, Valley View with the lead. Franklin with 8 to lead Nettleton. Seaman gets it in, gets it back, pitches it ahead to Fagan. Spin move right, off the glass. Nice move.
Tough
and finish.
shot, good shot.
She's got 4, and that's 33-19 Valley View as we go under 5 minutes here in the third quarter.
Fagan just willed that ball in. It was a tough shot, but she did a great finish.
Patterson stepped through, misses a shot, but there's Tori Cunningham, the freshman, with the rebound and stick back, and it's 33-21 as Ruby Reynolds works it across half court, being picked up by Hardaway to Fagan. Now to Orsby. She gets it to Wilbanks, who goes up, draws the foul on Franklin.
You know, Brad, that result, or the result of great effort by Annika Wilbanks, she's open so much down low. What you don't notice is the effort she puts out to get open.
She works her way to the free throw line. Her first free throw's up and good, and it's 34-21. That will be her 7th point. She's got 5 quick ones this half. Second free throw is up, and it's good. And that's key as a post player, too, to go down, knock down free throws because you got a chance to get fouled a lot. Pull-up jumper by Hardaway is short on the other end, and here's Seaman with the rebound off the run. She's going to pitch it out to Ruby Reynolds, who shoots a 3. It's way off. Chased down by Fagan, but she's going to step out of bounds, and it'll be Nettleton ball.
Out of bounds. Raiders basketball.
Reynolds hit one in the first half, maybe a little rushed on that one.
Had a good look at it, but just off the mark quite a bit on that three-point attempt.
Back down to Nettleton way, 4:05 to go.
That's good.
You called it as she left her hand. Tori Cunningham with the 3, hit nothing but net, and it's 35-24. Cuts the lead to 11 as the inbound comes to Reynolds. She'll go behind the back, split the defense. Nice move there. Try to get it to Fagan, but there's Cullens with the steal going the other way, and she misses a layup. There's Orsby with the rebound. She's going to come back the other way. She's going to drive. Spin move, short. Franklin with the rebound.
Tough shot by Orsby.
Was a tough shot. Back the other way. Here comes Patterson. She works one-on-one against Seaman, and she's going to draw the foul and make the bucket. Reynolds tried the charge, but was kind of late getting there.
Honest block and a good move that time by Patterson. Good finish. There's one thing Nettleton has not done, Brad, and that's finish at the hoop. They've got some pretty good looks and just missed a bunch of layups in the paint.
She knocks that one now, has a chance for an and one, and the free throw is good. So that's Reynolds' first foul, 3rd team foul. That the and one gives Patterson 6 points. Racy Talley re-enters the game for Valley View as Orsby beats the pressure down the floor, and they're going to call her offensive. She kind of ducked her shoulder as Patterson got in position there, and it's going to be an offensive foul. First on Orsby, 4th team foul of the quarter, and the ball's back to Nettleton as they've cut this lead to 8, and they're looking to cut even more.
And the next Valley View foul will put the Raiders in the bonus.
Collins brings it across, gets it to Hardaway. 2-3 look now. There's Cunningham again on the wings. She's hit 2 in a row.
Well, I got a great angle. When that ball comes out of her hand, she shoots it with confidence, and she's hit 2 big threes.
5-point lead now for Valley View. As Fagan drives, spins back the other way, is off the glass, no good. Rebound Nettleton, and here comes Hardaway. She's going to pull up for 3. It's off, and there's Racy Talley with the rebound. She gets it to Orsby, and Valley View's going to slow the pace a little bit.
Boy, they need to. The pace of the game has picked up tremendously.
Horn set, top screen by Orsby. She pulls up off the back, no good. Good rebound there by Seaman. She goes back up with it and is going to be fouled as they get Patterson for reaching in, and Seaman will go to the free throw line. I tell you what, Bailey Seaman's been very good on the glass on both ends as a guard, especially for Valley View.
Well, she positions herself so well. I know it's a block out that she put on the Nettleton defender that time to get the offensive board, and it results in a free throw. Seaman's unable to put the first one away, but one more for the Valley View guard.
Taylor Thomas enters the game for Patterson. Patterson has 3 fouls. They've got 3 team fouls. Seaman's second free throw is good. It's 36-30. That's her 4th point, and the Valley View lead is at 6 as we approach 2:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. Man-to-man defense now by Valley View, as they've hit about 4 threes this quarter. There's Thomas with a good drive to the basket, blocked by Wilbanks. Franklin comes out with it. Wilbanks corrals that rebound and gets it to Orsby. She's going to push in transition. She kicks it out to Seaman. 4-3. It's up. It is no good, but there's Bonnie Fagan on the other side with the offensive rebound, and she'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Valley View doing such a good job on the offensive boards. And it all starts with positioning for the offensive rebound.
Caden Hardaway's 2nd foul, team's 4th, so both teams shooting free throws. Every foul for this minute 38 in the 3rd. Fagan's first free throw attempt is up, and it rattles out. Patterson will re-enter the game for Hardaway.
Patterson once again with 3 fouls, so she
something to keep an eye on here.
Definitely doesn't want to pick up her 4th here in the 3rd quarter.
Bonnie Fagan's 2nd free throw attempt is good. That moves the lead to 7, 37-30. Fagan now with 5 points. Cullens will bring it across the timeline for Nettleton. Hand off to Cunningham, who gets it to Thomas. Little dribble weave action here for the Lady Raiders as they kick it out to Patterson. She pumps fakes, goes against Orsby, off no good. Rebound comes back to Orsby, and she's off the other way. Kicks it ahead to Seaman, who goes up, has it blocked, but catches it, goes back up, gets her own rebound, catches it again, misses that one, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Possession will be Nettleton.
And the ball will go to Nettleton. Two good looks there by Seaman, but couldn't get it to fall.
Excuse me, Brad. Nettleton needs to really get a 4 or 5 point run here to cut the deficit going into the 4th quarter.
Now
they have the ball in their possession.
Now some full court pressure by Valley View. A little 2-2-1, 3/4 court trap as they get it across, no problem, to Patterson. And they'll pick up in a man-to-man look or match it up at least. 40 seconds now in the quarter. Patterson stepped through. She throws it up, no good. Will Banks with the rebound out to Orsby, and she'll attack the other way. Contact, no call either way. Shots thrown up, no good, and they're going to get Orsby on the reach in.
The Orsby's 2nd foul of the game. And Nettleton once again in the bonus, so they get 2 looks at a free throw here.
That is her 2nd. That is her 2nd, team's 5th, so it'll be 2 free throws for Thomas here. On the other end, 26.7 to go in this 3rd quarter. 7-point Valley View lead, 37-30.
Thomas looking for her 1st and 2nd point of the ball game, and then swishes number 1.
One of those off-centered free throw shooters. She's over on the left side of the free throw line.
Kind of has a funny rotation on the ball as well.
But she hit nothing but net on the 1st. 2nd one coming. And it's good. So it works for Taylor Thomas. She scores her first 2 points, and the lead's 5, 37-32. Seaman crosses the half-court line. No shot clock, 20 seconds now on the game clock. She'll drive, kick it over to Talley. Talley inside to Wilbanks. She'll go middle, spin back baseline. The shot's off, and Cullens will rebound. She pushes it ahead. She'll work to the rim. Fadeaway shot, no good. Orsby with the rebound. She'll push. Half-court shot at the buzzer, off the rim, no good. 37-32. We'll be right back with 4th quarter action here at Valley View. We are back here at Valley View High School where the Lady Blazers lead the Nettleton Lady Raiders 37-32 in this 5A East clash. And season finale for both teams, regular season finale. Should be an exciting fourth quarter of action right here as Nettleton's kind of chipped away and cut back into this lead.
But it is Valley View's ball to start the fourth quarter, and they sure started quarter number 1 and quarter number 3 with a vengeance, so Nettleton need to pick it up defensively right here.
Inbounds to Tally to start the possession for Valley View.
Straight man look for Nettleton.
High-low look for Valley View as Bonnie Fagan goes high-low on the lob to Wilbanks, and she starts the fourth quarter with the bucket, 39-32 Valley View.
Just how they started the third quarter, excuse me.
Absolutely. Valley View shows a man-to-man look on this end as Thomas works against Orsby. Cunningham now gets it out to Gleason, who gets it back to Thomas, to Gleason. Cullens is going to drive, try to go pick and roll with Gleason, and it sails out of bounds to Valley View. Ruby Reynolds will check in the game for Tally.
Gleason just got caught midair that time, a little bit ahead of the pass. It was a good look, but unable to put off with the Raiders.
Ruby Reynolds catches it on against the press. She'll bring it inbounds, get it to Orsby. As we tick down to 7:05 in the game left. They'll try a little shuffle cut action with Fagan here, but she's going to flash high. Get it back to Reynolds as they're looking to get it inside to Wilbanks some more. She's had a lot of success here in the second half. Ball screen now to Seaman. Over to Reynolds. She spots up for three. It's going to be a little long, but they're going to get a foul after the shot as Gleason went in. And they're going to call it on the floor after the shot and give it the side out of bounds with a fresh shot clock.
Tough call if you're a Raider, but probably a correct call.
First on Gleason, first on the team this quarter as Thomas comes away with the steal. They try to get it inside to Wilbanks.
Wilbanks was open, just unable to come away with the handle.
Thomas controlling it against Orsby. Orsby knocks it away. She's going to try to get it here against Gleason, and she'll get the steal, knock it away. She's going to attack the rim, up and off the glass and good. And she's got 18, and it's now 41-32, a 9-point lead for Valley View. They got a quick 4-0 start to start the fourth. Deep three by Thomas to answer. It's long, no good. Ruby Reynolds wrestles away the rebound.
Valley View with an opportunity to blow it open a little bit here.
Orsby now, she's going to take it. Good defense there by Cunningham to make her dribble it out. And they're going to bring it out. 4-high look, a little high post handoff to Orsby. She's going to go up and under, no good, but there's Wilbanks with the rebound, and she'll be fouled, and it'll be baseline out of bounds for Valley View.
Wilbanks, once again, doing such a great job, Brad, of working, positioning herself down low, able to come away with the loose ball there and pick up the foul.
Franklin and Patterson back in the game for Nettleton. They're getting Gleason and Simone Smith, who was in the game there.
Franklin, once again, Wilbanks. Big time battle down low.
And
that time won by Wilbanks.
Absolutely. Good inbounds play, gets it to Wilbanks, but lead is back to 11, 43-22, 5:35 to go. And Wilbanks hits her average with 12. 10 of those here in the second half. Patterson's going to work.
Might have got away with the walk, but a nice basket, nice finish. That time by the Raiders.
Patterson finishes to cut it to 9. Ruby Reynolds tried to take the charge. Seaman's going to get to the rim. Nobody sees her, but she misses. There's Wilbanks battling for it, and we're going to draw the foul. And they're going to say 2 shots for Wilbanks.
Well, I didn't think she was in active shooting, but my opinion does not matter. They'll give Hanukkah Wilbanks 2 free looks at it.
Kaylee Franklin's third, team's third of the quarter. First free throw is good. And it's 10-point lead now for Valley View. 13 for Wilbanks now. as she knocks down, almost jinxed her, but knocks down her second free throw.
Tried to rattle out, but it went down.
She has been perfect from the free throw line. 45-34 now, 5:05 to go in this ball game.
Kind of sensitive for Nettleton. They need to score, and they need to start scoring in a hurry.
Over to Taylor Thomas. She's working ball screen for Patterson. Franklin from deep is long, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Thomas. Seaman chases after her, but Thomas handles it. She's going to drive the gap and blocked by Wilbanks and gathered for the rebound. Nice defensive play by Annika Wilbanks.
Well, that's twice she's blocked and can retain possession.
Reynolds for three is short, no good. Wilbanks knocks that one out of bounds off of Nettleton and will stay with Valley View. And with 4:29 to go, 45-34 lead for the Lady Blazers.
Valley View not in a big hurry right now, but it's important that they score the basketball.
Gets it to Seaman up top. She squares and looks, gets it to Reynolds. She'll center and get it back to Seaman. Cross screen on the baseline coming. Seaman working against Patterson. Gets it to Orsby up top. And
timeout, Valley View.
Coach Ellis didn't like what she saw there. It'll be a full timeout with 4:12 to go in this game. We'll be right back on Suncom Media.
Attention Jonesboro and surrounding areas. Struggling with sciatica, neck pain, back pain, or headaches? TLC Chiropractic is here to help. Now through February 28th, take advantage of our grand opening new patient special. For just $50, you will receive a consultation, exam, diagnostic x-ray, specific adjustment, plus an optional traction table session and custom orthotic scan. Don't wait. Take the first step toward a healthier, pain-free life. Call or visit us today.
Sounds like your garden's calling. And we have just what it needs this season. Whether you're starting from scratch or just want a new look, Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care has a stocked nursery full of trees, shrubs, and a wide variety of plants. Need fresh mulch, flagstone? We have plenty to pick from. Home garden, commercial, no matter the project, we have something for every green thumb. Allscapes Irrigation and Lawn Care, 1409 East Parker Road.
We are back here at Blazer Arena on the campus of Valley View High School. Brad Davis, Steve Clayton bringing you some 5A East crosstown action as the Valley View Lady Blazers lead the Nettleton Lady Raiders 45-34. 4:10 now on the clock, and the Lady Blazers off Orsby's hands out of bounds.
That's not why Angie Ellis called a timeout.
Don't think that's why she drew up. So it'll go back to Nettleton, down 11 with 4 minutes to go now.
Coach Ellis very frustrated on the sideline.
Pick and roll there to Patterson, and they're going to call a kick ball. And it'll be Nettleton basketball underneath.
Nettleton basketball.
So they'll inbound it. Thomas to trigger it. She gets it to Patterson, knocked away by Orsby, and it'll stay with Nettleton. 26 on the shot clock, 3:54 on the game clock. As they'll try a 4-low look to get it in. Up top to Franklin. Patterson, a deep three. Orsby contested, no good. And there's Seaman again with the rebound. She's rebounded so well.
For a small guard, she does a great job rebounding the basketball.
She gets it to Orsby, who squares up and misses a three. Cullens came down with the ball, but knocked away and stolen by Seaman. And
Angie Ellis calls a quick timeout because Seaman was in no man's land with the basketball.
We'll take a quick one with her and be right back here on Suncom Media. Back here at Valley View High School as the Lady Blazers lead 45-34 of the Nettleton Lady Raiders. They'll have the ball on the side, triggering an inbound to Annika Wilbanks. 3:35 now left to go. Brad Davis, Steve Clayton here with you courtside for this 5A East matchup. Orsby for 3 is going to be way off the mark, out of bounds, and back to the Nettleton Lady Raiders. Score of interest, Steve, at Greene County Tech. The Lady Eagles complete the undefeated conference season. They win a close one with Marion, 47-46. So Tech,
very close, but Greene County Tech pretty good.
Tech's going to be the 1 seed in next week's state tournament.
Marion will be number 2.
If Valley View can hold on, they'll tie Marion for that 2 spot, but you said earlier the tiebreaker by points will go to Marion. So if they can hold on and win this game here,
3 and 4,
they'll be the 3 seed. Nettleton already clinched as well, will be the 4 seed at Greene County Tech. 3:14 to go here, and Valley View will have the basketball. Seaman to Orsby. She's going to drive. Missed the layup. Rebound by Cunningham. And
still got a lot of basketball to play, but Nettleton is going to have to score the basketball.
Yeah, three minutes left, down only 11. With that three-point line, definitely can be a equalizer, but this 1-3-1's kind of got them spread out. Here's Hardaway for 3. It's short off the other side, and Bonnie Fagan for Valley View chases down the rebound, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Time running out for Nettleton here. That one went off Fagan's foot, but she's able to get it. They get it to Wilbanks. She's going to put it on the floor and go to the rim and lay it in.
Wilbanks is feeling it right now.
She's got 16 and 14 of those in this second half, and they lead 47-34. Hardaway to Thomas. Over to Cunningham, who's long on that 3. Good hustle play by Cullens as the ball's loose, and jump ball. Cullens and Wilbanks there battling for the loose ball. Good hustle. And the possession arrow will stay with Nettleton as number 11, Jayla Lett, makes her first appearance for Valley View. Got a shoe tie on the baseline, so a little break in the action.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if Ellis is just trying to get Jayla Lett some playing time, but this is pretty intense right now. Coming the ball game for the first time.
Lett got some minutes early in the year, and I know Coach Ellis really likes her defensively as far as being able to guard on the ball.
That's probably why she's in the game.
Pass over to Cullens for 3 is short, and there's Seaman with another rebound, and she's going to get it to Orsby, and they're going to slow down the pace, use all this shot clock now, as Racy Talley, the senior, will look to check back in at the next dead ball.
Obviously, Valley View in no hurry, Brad.
Try to eat up as much clock as possible. Cross screen for
foul down low,
and away from the ball is going to be a foul.
Stay down
on Caden Hardaway.
And that will reset the shot clock for Valley View so they can.
Her third, team fourth.
Valley View could run the clock under a minute here on this possession.
Huff and Talley check back in for Valley View. Good backside pass to
strong.
Annika Wilbanks, and she's got 16, 16 in the second half, and it's 49-34. Lady Blazers, 1:20 to go in this one. The ball inside to Franklin. She's working against. There's your matchup that she's liked all night against Wilbanks. She misses, but Thomas with the rebound. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up by Thomas, and she's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line.
Just a lot of hustle. The ball was loose for quite a while. Nobody able to get their hands on it, but.
Fouls on Huff, her second, team's first of the quarter. And we got 2 shots for Taylor Thomas with 1:08 now left to go.
Thomas with 2 free throws earlier. Once again, kind of offset, but this time a little long on a free throw attempt.
Audrey Butler, Julie Rutherford checking into the game, and they'll get Annika Wilbanks and Alana Orsby as they'll get a standing ovation from the Blazer faithful
well-deserved
for their senior night.
Well-deserved, both seniors. Ball game kind of out of reach right now for the Raiders. Angie Ellis knows that.
Thomas knocks down the second free throw, 49-35. Orsby and Wilbanks leading the team, each 18 points. And a big second half here by Wilbanks, kind of paced the Lady Blazers. Huff catches at the high post, makes a nice move, but kind of shuffled her feet as she gathered to go up.
It's a good call. She took 2 or 3 little stutter steps that cost her a walk.
Tabitha Cunningham into the game for Nettleton for the first time. Simone Smith, Kiana Gleason also in the game with Thomas. And number 11, that is Takala Marshall. I think they call her Bunga Marshall, but she's got a brace on. She missed some of the year with a knee injury, battling back, and she can really shoot it as she was off target there, but it's out of bounds too.
Boy, Nettleton just off the mark shooting threes, which could have got them making this ball game, but pretty much out of reach right now for the Raiders.
Charlie Wilson, Ava Fitzgerald into the game for the Lady Blazers as Racy Talley exits the game to an ovation on her senior night. So good showing by the seniors for Valley View. That three is long, chased down by Charlie Wilson, and she's going to get it to Lett with 12 seconds to go now. Butler will bring it across.
Valley View can just run out the clock, which they will.
Valley View is going to be the 3 seed in next week's state tournament with a 49-35 victory here to finish the 5A East season 10-4. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with our post-game wrap-up, sponsored by Roof Raiders.
If it seems like our Roof Raider trucks are everywhere,
well, we kind of are.
At Roof Raiders, we're always helping our customers and our community. We're always on call, always on the move, always on top.
Back here at Blazer Arena on the campus of Valley View High School, the Valley View Lady Blazers 49, Nettleton Lady Raiders 35 as they complete the season sweep of the Nettleton Lady Raiders, do the Valley View Blazers, and earn the 3 seed in next week's state tournament. Early start by Alana Orsby. She finishes with 18. Second half, 16 points for Annika Wilbanks. She finishes with 18. Those been leading them all year, and they led them again tonight.
First half, Alana Orsby, especially in the first quarter. Annika Wilbanks, the second half, dominated in the paint, positioned herself so well, able to get the ball with good looks and able to finish.
Does a great job. You talked about battling inside, which she does a lot.
Right there you see.
Absolutely. Just that kind of effort right there. She just battles and battles. Both finished with 18 to lead the team on their senior night, kind of the way you want to go out if you're them.
No doubt. Alana Orsby does such a great job, and been good for her to move over here to Valley View. She's led these Blazers all year, and she does such a great job. Big key for her was defensively at the top of that 1-3-1 zone, and you see Orsby drive right there. Great job by both her and Wilbanks once again on senior night.
Nettleton Lady Blazers, a lot of good looks, or Nettleton Lady Raiders, I should say, a lot of good looks, but just couldn't get them to fall at times and kind of climb. They cut it to 5 a couple times and made little pushes, but couldn't just get over that hump to kind of get back in it.
If they hit 2 or 3 threes there in the fourth quarter, we get a whole different ball game as the clock wound down.
So Valley View clinches the 3 seed. They ended up with a second-place tie with Marion, but Marion has them on points, so Tech beats Marion by 1 tonight. So Greene County Tech's your 1 seed in the East. Marion's your 2 seed. Valley View with the Knights victory will be the 3 seed. They'll play March the 6th against Lake Hamilton at Greene County Tech in the state tournament. Nettleton will be the 4 seed. And they had a great, before tonight had a great finish to the season to kind of get back in that state tournament picture. They'll be the 4 seed. They'll play a tough Lakeside team on March the 4th at 4 o'clock.
But all 4 of these teams out of the 5A East have a legitimate chance to make a big run in the playoffs. Coming into this game, Nettleton, one of the hottest teams in the conference. We know what Greene County Tech can do. Obviously, Valley View's got a lot of potential, and Marion as well. So all 4 teams, once again, could make a very deep run in the 5A playoff.
Absolutely. State tournaments at Greene County Tech, so close for all those teams. Like you said, sleep in your own bed, good crowd support, fan support. Maybe the students make the travel over. You want it. All you want. It's 0-0. Everybody's got to clear their record. All you got to do is win and advance. And like you said, all 4 teams will have a good shot at that next week at the 5A state tournament. Brad Davis, Steve Clayton, stay tuned. We're going to have boys action, Valley View Nettleton, right after this here on Suncom Media.